Every week, it's my goal to share financial information that helps you in both your life and financial vineyard. We hope to take you from your roots to the journey of your vines and the influences in the air that have helped craft your delicious life. Like wine, life and finances have different palates that should be celebrated and not judged. Welcome to this edition of Wine and Dime with Amy Irvine, where we talk about pet insurance. This is the last and final edition of this month's protection discussion, aka insurance, where we talk about transferring the risk to our finances to insurance companies. And we are going to dig into, as I mentioned, pet insurance. But before we do it, I have a recommendation of the week for one of the wineries in the Finger Lakes yet again, called Heron Hill. Heron Hill is located off from just outside of Hammondsport on Keuka Lake. I've pretty much stuck to Keuka Lake this entire month. We hope you've enjoyed this journey. As we've talked about, there are the many different wineries that are on Keuka Lake. And in particular, they have a beautiful view from Heron Hill. It's just absolutely stunning. So that's one thing that I absolutely love about it. And many people love their Eclipse Red, which is a Bordeaux style of Cab Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cab Franc blend. Hop on over to their website. It's heronhill.com. Check out some of the wines out there. Like I said, Eclipse Red is something that many people love. They also have a classic Cab Franc. I know I always bring those up. They do have quite a few Rieslings for those of you that like Rieslings, and they even have a Baco Noir, which is a French-American hybrid grape that really has deep color, very rustic red, dry. For those of you that like dry reds, you probably would very much like that one as well. So we hope you've enjoyed that tip, and we hope you enjoyed this last of the series on insurance that we've been offering to folks. So let me dig into first, I call them fur babies. That's what I call them. So pet parents. It's not just about the insurance, but there's maybe some easy way to cut costs if you're a pet owner. So Americans love their pets. I'm one of them. When I have a pet, they're just as much part of our family as a human would be. And my spending pattern proves it. I'm going to make sure they're taken care of. Interestingly enough, the American Pet Product Association estimates that 68% of households, or about 82.5 million homes, have a pet. And their owners will spend $69 billion on their pets. $69 billion. Isn't that amazing? In addition to supplies, shots, grooming, and general vet services, many pet owners also are paying for the following: acupuncture, psychology, Alzheimer treatments, homeopathic, holistic cancer treatments, dialysis, oral surgery, daily supplements, and the list goes on. This is proven. This is something that was a study that was done by the American Products Association. So it's amazing the amount of money. And when you think about 69 billion with a B dollars, no wonder when you listen to some of those things. Costs are high. There may be health benefits to owning a pet, however. WebMD just reported that pets can help lower blood pressure, lessen anxiety, boost our immune system, and can even be a date magnet. I thought that was funny when I read the article. Midland Life asked clients over the age 75 if they have a pet, as it tends to have a positive effect on their individual health. AplaceForMom.com states that pet therapy is changing the environment of many assisted living communities. And of course, owning a pet also creates a need for exercise, which encourages owners to do more outdoor activities and stimulates socialization. Here are some ways that every pet owner can save some money. One way is adopt rather than buy. According to the ASPCA, the American Society of Prevention for Cruelty of Animals, 7.6 million companion animals enter animal shelters every year, and approximately 2.7 million are euthanized. 2.7 million. If you are interested, you can go to Shelter Pet Project for more information on adopting. Some prisons train inmates to be dog trainers and will adopt out dogs that are rescued and are very well trained, which can benefit everybody. There are no sites that contact all of these programs, so you can just Google prison trained dogs to find out where programs are at near you. One of the things that we want to talk to you about is preventative treatments. Americans spent over $16.6 billion on vet care last year. Again, billion with a B. Preventative treatments can help save hundreds. For example, a $15 vaccine can protect a $2,000 infection. So don't skip those annual checkups, vaccination, flea and tick treatments, and heartworm drugs. A money-saving tip is to watch for low-cost pet vaccination days at local animal shelters, area veterinarians, mobile clinics, or big box pet stores. Veterinary schools also often offer discounts for treatments. Consider pet insurance. Just as humans purchase insurance to cover major illnesses, insurance for pets are also available. There's a great website that we found for pet insurance reviews. It gave really good information. The website is actually called Pet Insurance Review. It talks about the best pet insurance policies for your dog and how they work. Generally, you have to get that insurance when you first get them. Simply put, pet insurance helps you cover the cost of vet bills. Their website goes on to say that when you choose a policy, you will pay a premium just like you do with anything else, which is usually monthly, to carry the insurance. Your chosen policies will define what the coverage is, such as accident only, or more expanded coverage such as wellness visits, as well as how much the cost will be covered by your insurance policy. When your pet needs care that is covered by your policy, you will pay a deductible. Sound familiar? Which is stated in your policy. After your deductible, your insurance company will typically work with the veterinarian to pay their portion of the cost for care. A representative from your chosen health insurance company can talk to you about the specifics of how the claim process works if you're looking. But just know that dog insurance could be for every dog, whether it's big or small, old or young. The cost of care can add up very quickly, so especially as your dog ages. But there can be exclusions if something has already happened to your dog. So just when you're looking into that, just make sure that you do some research. There's companies out there called Lemonade. That's one of them. Healthy Paws is another one. Prudent Pet is another one. Pumpkin, I just love the name of that one. Trupanion, Spot, Embrace, Hartsville Pet Insurance, Pet Plan Pet Insurance, Pet Partners, Pet Premium. You can even go through ASPCA Pet Insurance. There's several of the companies that are out there, and we'll provide a link in the show notes to that particular review list. Do make sure you check with your local vet and see what they have to say as well. You want to make sure the one that you pick they'll work with, or that you'll get the best coverage, and they may know what they work best with as well. So also saving on meds. Pet parents will spend another $14.9 billion this year on pet supplies, including over-the-counter medication. Those $4 generic medication programs aren't just for humans. You can go to Pet Care RX and Pet RX. They offer Pet RX programs and could potentially save thousands each year. Even Costco's is selling pet medication and has a price list that you can use to compare. 1-800-PET-MEDS is another place that you can go. States they will meet or beat any other pet medication pricing, and they offer free shipping on all non-refrigerated orders over $39. You can even go out to Google and search for pet medication rebates to see even more. We encourage you to focus on nutrition with pets. 54% of pets in America are overweight. Doesn't that sound just like our population? According to the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention, which has helpful tools for assessing your pet's weight and dietary needs, excess weight can lead to osteoarthritis, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, and shortened life expectancy. When shopping for food, look for nutrition, not premium labels. Ask your vet which brands have been the best bioavailable nutrients, which will help meet the animal's nutritional needs without the need for overeating. Additionally, vet experts report that well-known, high-quality brand names at a discount store can save 30% over the cost of a boutique brand foods, while still offering high nutritional value. Please be cautioned. Avoid purchasing generic or local brands that include a lot of filler, a major contributor to overweight pets. Just like we encourage humans, I would say clip coupons for pet expenses as well. Websites like Retail Me Not, My Pet Savings, and other coupon sites offer discounts on nearly everything from grooming, food, treats, supplies, clothing. It can be lots of savings. Join a club. Consider joining a club also. Register for pet programs at stores like Petco, Food City, and Sam's Club to receive grooming tips, email offers, cashback rewards, and discounts on other food and grooming services. And perhaps create homemade foods and treats. Americans will spend an estimated $29.69 billion this year on pet food. You can save hundreds every year by creating foods and treats. Find easy, low-cost recipes at sites like All Recipes and Food.com. Just one caution for those making their own pet food, talk to your vet, please, to ensure that the homemade diet meets your pet's nutritional needs. Another option is to buy in bulk. The easiest way to trim pet food costs is to buy larger quantities. The per unit cost is often lower when larger bags, boxes, and quantities of cans are purchased. And you can also get crafty with homemade pet toys. The high markup on specialty toys at pet supply stores mean more money out of your pocket. So the web is full of great ideas for inexpensive homemade dog and cat toys that you can put together. I know when we had Magic, our cat, she never liked any of the homemade things, but give her a box or something that we didn't want her to chase after, like a rubber band, and she was game for that. We hope all of the pet parents can save money using these strategies throughout the coming year, and that you consider a pet insurance just like you can consider your own health insurance. We hope you've enjoyed this podcast. Please, if you do, share it with your friends and hop on over to iTunes and rate us and let us know any questions that you have that you would like us to answer in future podcasts.
And that will about do it for today's episode of Wine and Dime. You can contact Amy through the website www.rootedpg.com or amy@rootedpg.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram @rootedpg for the latest news. And if you have any questions, comments, or topics you would like to hear about, feel free to let us know. And don't forget to rate and subscribe the show wherever you get your podcasts. And again, thank you for listening, and be sure to tune in next time.